Hi you guys, I hope you're all doing well. I quickly wish to speak about vitamin C. Now when we speak about vitamin, we are basically looking into two categories. We have fat soluble and we have water soluble vitamin. So fat soluble would be your vitamin A, D, E and K, and on the other hand water soluble would be vitamin B and C. Now a lot of us have heard the word ascorbic acid, and we sometimes believe that vitamin C is the same thing as ascorbic acid, when in reality ascorbic acid is just a part of vitamin C and it's not the whole complex. Ascorbic acid is not vitamin C. Ascorbic acid is a part of the complex vitamin C. Now ascorbic comes from the word scorbutus, which means scurvy. So back in the day, at around say 15th century, there was a deadly disease known as scurvy, and they found out that providing them with ascorbic acid and vitamin C was actually helping heal the patients, and it was actually really deadly because say around from 1500 to 1700 approximately 2 million people died. So it was there and it was really bad. So scorbutus means scurvy, so anti-scorbutus, that is ascorbic acid, would be anti-scurvy, and that is how we have the word ascorbic acid. Now when nature is producing ascorbic acid, say your amla, all of your citrus fruits, your camu powder, your acerola, your Brussels sprouts, your broccoli, cauliflower, kale, all of these things, kiwi, oranges, lemons, so like I said, the citrus family and everything, it's all going to be rich source of vitamin C complex and not ascorbic acid. So what happens, so when I say the word vitamin C complex, I am basically speaking about ascorbinogenic acid, the complex that is found inside of vitamin C complex. I'm speaking about tyrosinase, I'm speaking about P factor, J factor and K factors. So you know how everyone says that vitamin C is great for immunity and you should take vitamin C if you want to up your immunity. What is that thing about vitamin C that is stimulating your immune system, that is making your immune system be stronger and work harder? So let us take this example. Okay, I have this pen. Okay, now this is a vitamin C complex produced by nature. Nature has manufactured this vitamin C complex. Now the outer covering that you are seeing, so the cap and the body of this pen, is actually ascorbic acid. It's not the vitamin C. It is a part, it is the antioxidant part that is going to protect what is on the inside. So on the inside, when I remove the ascorbic acid, that is how industries can manufacture it and isolate it. Inside of it, I have my tyrosinase. Now tyrosinase is the compound that is going to have effect on your white blood cells, that's your immune system, and that is how vitamin C, which has tyrosinase and not just ascorbic acid, is going to help you with your immunity. So if you're taking something that does not have tyrosinase, you're not getting the benefits. Okay, we also have something known as bioflavonoids, which is naturally present in plants. We have something known as P factor, that is your rutin. So vitamin C is also very closely related with iron and collagen and protein. This is how. Okay, we have your K factor, that would be for your clotting factors. We have J factors that would work with your blood vessels. It would increase the oxygen capacity and oxygen carrying capacity of the blood. So all of the like the juice and gist and the potency lies inside and not on the outside. So if I am just giving you vitamin C or say ascorbic acid, and if I remove the insides, this is your ascorbic acid. When I put this, when I put this in, that is when it becomes your vitamin C complex. So ascorbic acid plus J factor, P factor, K factor, tyrosinase, bioflavonoids is equal to vitamin C complex. Otherwise, it's just ascorbic acid. Okay, ascorbic acid is an antioxidant. You need it, it's important, it's great. But if you overdo on antioxidants, even that is not good, because your body likes balance. So we need balance between antioxidants and free radicals, because how do we get energy? The food is oxidized and that is how we have energy. And your body naturally produces the master antioxidant, that is L-glutathione, as long as your liver health is taken care of. So just overdosing on ascorbic acid is not the real deal. Speaking about my favorite supplement, I have never said that I don't believe in supplements. I absolutely 100% am a big proponent of supplement, but supplements only work on a bed of wholesome meals. If your diet is not correct, if you're eating junk and processed food and then you pop vitamin C supplements, it's not really going to help. Okay, the brand that I prefer is J Life. I 100% recommend it, love it, like it, live it, breathe it. I will just quickly tell you what is inside of it. Okay, it has vitamin C as ascorbic acid, which is not bad, but along with it we have calcium, magnesium, zinc, manganese, potassium, pectin, bioflavonoids, rosehip, orange, lemon, grapefruit, acerola, cherry, rutin, that's your P factor. So your P factor, your J factor, it's a vitamin C complex. Okay, this right here is your vitamin C complex. It's not just ascorbic acid. This is what I was trying to explain. So ascorbic acid is the outer layer of the vitamin C complex. The magic is on the inside, and of course we need both. So like I said, you need ascorbic and you need all of the J factors, K factors, and all of these things. But if you're not able to get this supplement, so you can always eat real food. Okay, there is no point in overdosing on ascorbic acid, because like I said, your body wants balance. Okay, so it can interfere with the bodily functions and it can create imbalances if you take it for a long period of time without supervision. Now suppose your general practitioner or your doctor has put you on vitamin C or a vitamin C supplement, you can always feel free to discuss this with them and speak about this with them, and always follow their advice. This video is just to educate you and inform you a few things that I know, but at the end of the day, if your health practitioner puts you on something, you follow what they say and you just use this video as a guideline and not as a diagnosis tool. Okay, speaking about the dosages, so anywhere between 500 mg to 3000 mg is optimal. Now like I said in the start of the video, vitamin C is a water soluble, so anyway there is a huge it's highly unlikely that you might overdose on it. So I would usually take approximately 2000 mg of this. So let's say per capsule is 500, so I would always take like 4 capsules of it. Okay, so it's going to make it like 2000 mg, and I literally have it so let's say if I'm eating correctly and if I have enough foods, I will not take it, but on most days of the week I do take it. Sauerkraut, fermented vegetables and fruits is a great source of vitamin C because it preserves vitamin C. We see in the market orange juice, okay, and it is slapped on the label that it's rich in vitamin C. How is it rich in vitamin C? Because all of those juices are going through pasteurization, which is going to kill vitamin C. Okay, then they fortify it with synthetic ascorbic acid, which is not the real vitamin C complex. So again, now you know the truth. You can do your own research based on this, you can read your own papers, but just don't read something on Google or just take a pill. And I honestly don't think you can make vitamin C for 15, 20, 30, 40, 50 rupees. You would rather have like a fruit, and that would give you a better vitamin C complex because it's not going to be just ascorbic acid. Amla is a great brilliant source. It's a complete source. The dosage might be less, but it's actually going to be, so every milligrams of it is going to be absorbed by the body, and that is something that we should always aim for. So that's the whole deal about vitamin C. That's my supplement, like my recommended brand. This is not sponsored. I personally have been taking it for years. I literally have 2 bottles right here, and I have had like 10-15 bottles empty already. So I personally take it, I give it to my clients, and I recommend it to you as well. If it is too expensive, don't go for supplements. Invest that money in real food, take care of your lifestyle, and it's going to be completely okay. I hope this video makes sense. Take care of yourself. Have a great day.